Good morning. Today is Sunday, April 21st. I didn't even do yesterday. I should have, but I did not. Oh, I forgot about that. I was working on a couple things yesterday, but nonetheless, we back, y'all. I know I'm gonna sound like a little rusty, but that is okay. I'm like literally just waking up not that long ago. And before I get too into my day, I want to get this out the way because yesterday I just like jumped straight into my day thinking I was gonna do my video throughout. Baby, no, I did not. Not one time did I do my video yesterday. So with that being said, I'm just gonna do it the way that's most conducive for me. And with that said, Proverbs 21, right? Right. In the Lord's hand, the king's heart is a stream of water that he channels toward all who please him. A person may think their own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart. Mhm. To do what is right and just is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Haughty eyes and a proud heart, the unplowed field of the wicked, produce sin. The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. A fortune made by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a deadly snare. Yeah, it's just not good. The violence of the wicked will drag them away, for they refuse to do what is right. The way of the guilty is devious, but the conduct of the innocent is upright. Better to live on a corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. Yeah, that's like the second time they mentioned that. But remember, guys, this can go both ways because you got dudes who are quarrelsome too. So, just a quarrelsome person is just stressful. So, you know, if you can, right, let us start with the man in the mirror, right? Let's ask him to change his ways, huh? And then maybe it could trickle down like a little, you know? So if we each one, right, strive to flee from quarreling and arguing and useless conversations that can cause us to lose brain cells, yeah, I think we should be good. 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 The wicked crave evil. Their neighbors get no mercy from them. When a mocker is punished, the simple gain wisdom. By paying attention to the wise, they get knowledge. The righteous, so I'm not even reading this right now, guys. Like my mind is everywhere. There's like, oof. So let's try that again. Rewind. Mm. And this is verse 12. The righteous one takes note of the house of the wicked and brings the wicked to ruin. Whoever shuts their whoever shuts their ears to the cry of the poor will also cry out and not be answered. A gift given in secret soothes anger, and a bribe concealed in the cloak pacifies great wrath. When justice is done, it brings joy to the righteous, but terror to evildoers. Whoever strays from the path of prudence comes to rest in the company of the dead. I told y'all that, The Walking Dead. Because here's the thing, right? And like I try to say that in a jokingly manner, but it's so serious and it's so real and it's so true. When we don't give our heart to Christ, like we are literally we're spiritually dead. And that's when we just walking around feeling like, what is life? What is purpose? Why am I here? Excuse me. That's when you literally feel like just like y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Cause bro, I've felt that before. So and trust me. And the crazy thing about it was like when I sorry y'all, it was like a burp trying to come. Yo, I told y'all the enemy be busy. If it's not a foolish noise outside, he like literally will do stupid stuff with my voice. Y'all be hearing it. But look, side note, scratch that. So with the oh my gosh. So when it was like a little patch where like I was not focusing on my relationship with Christ, because here was the thing, right? Matter of fact, and then I don't even really think I really, cause like, okay, my dad mm, brought us to church growing up, right? And from us going to church growing up, like I believed it was cool, but in my teenage years, the cares of the world started getting to me a lot, to the point where like at the age of 12 I pretty much had to start kind of taking care of myself. So that was, as you can tell, that's around the time when things started, spiraling. However, um I wasn't working on my relationship with Christ then. I was not even thinking about Christ. I wasn't focusing on Christ. I believed in God. I would thank him. you know if I needed something, yo guys, I was trash. If I needed something, I used to treat him like a genie, like, oh God, ooh, I want, and it was like, girl, we thank God for growth. But y'all, I used to be a walking dead man. What the heck? Like, y'all, so listen to what I'm telling y'all. I don't be just telling y'all stuff to be telling y'all stuff. Like, baby, see me on. I might not look like what I've been through, but I be, babes. This one, I've been through some stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. And when I'm permitted to, I'm going to release it. Some of it is very hurtful to even discuss. However, it's still a testimony that needs to be discussed, because there are people who are going through the same exact thing and similar things, who need to know that you can make it out. And there is a better side. And there is hope on the other side of the rainbow. Right? For real. And this is respectfully said. Mm. Whoever loves pleasure will become poor. Whoever loves wine and oil will never be rich. The wicked become a ransom for the righteous, and the unfaithful for the upright. Better to live in a desert than with a quarrelsome and nagging wife. Right? Right? That's true. That's true. I will definitely agree with that because, you know, it- that can even go for, you know, you can relate that to even like with a mom, right? No, because y'all know I keep it a band over here. So let's keep it a band. Let's be real. Let's get into it. Nitty gritty, right? Okay. So when you have a quarrelsome mom who's always combative and always like coming at you and just always seeming like she's just trying to ruin your happy, what does that do? It literally drives you out the door to now you hanging out in the streets all day, right? You're making friends with the wrong people because they're embracing you. And you know what? It don't even necessarily be because that whole low life thing, that's a very important topic that does need to be discussed because it's underrated, it's understated, and it's misunderstood. But yes, right? So if you have a mother who's just always like yelling at you and just always being a like a like lady, you know, that pushes you out the door. And that can also push you to a lot of sin because what's gonna happen? You're gonna start to become angry, bitter, right? And if you don't take care of those things, you can then possibly act out in violence to the point where now you may physically harm that woman. You know what I'm saying? So it really truly is better to live on a rooftop and in a desert than to live with a quarrelsome woman. Now, for NIV they put wife, but in the King James it says no, I think it says wife too. But in reality, really, guys, it's just quarrelsome people. And you know, the reason why I chose to say mom and for the example instead of dad because unfortunately, all right, because I swear the King James say right, that's 19. Oh, right, King James says woman. That's what I thought. Right, it is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. Right, exactly. Right, and that goes for woman and male because you can have a contentious, angry male as well. But um, yeah. So the reason why the mother was used because A, they use woman in the actual scripture, but B, most commonly, it's more common to see single mothers with their children versus single dads. Don't get me wrong, I have seen and I do see single dads who take care of their kids. The ones who are genuinely doing it because they love their kids, ay contila. I so many condolences and so much love to you guys. But the ones who are doing it for like perverse reasons or monetary gain, may God deal with you the way He needs to. Abi, because I'm trying not to get emotional right now. It's already gloomy, doomy looking outside. Anyway. Mm. Oh, the wise store up choice food in olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. Whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. One who is wise can go up against the city of the mighty and pull down the stronghold in which they trust. Those who guard their mouths and their tongues keep themselves from calamity. That's the FAX from heaven, man. The proud and arrogant person, mocker is his name, behaves with insolent fury. The craving of a sluggard will be the death of him, thus his hands refuse to work. All day long he craves for more, but the righteous give without sparing. The sacrifice of the wicked is detestable. How much more so when brought with evil intent? Right? Because the wicked, they'll try to make a sacrifice to make up for their wickedness, but God is not pleased with that. It's kind of like the Cain sacrifice. It's just like here, whatever. The heart posture still don't even be right, so he don't even really accept it. And then it says, how much more so when brought with evil intent, you know, because God know our hearts and our thoughts. Listen, we can say, we can do all the tap dance performances, sing all the certain songs we want to sing, but at the end of the day, God know your heart. God knows your real song and your real tune. And most importantly, He created you, babes. Of course he know you. He knew you before you knew you. There is not one thing we could ever think, do, see, smell, or anything that God does not know about or he's not aware of. I don't understand how these people who practice like in this weird wickedness. Oh, okay, right. Because most of them, ironically, they don't even really believe in God. Like I was talking to these kids the other day, and it just made me dizzy, sick, sad, confused. I lost a couple brain cells, but it was a lot happening with that conversation because these was kids in their 20s and the prince, he's in his 20s. So for me, I'm looking at them like, yo, you guys like my sons. And they don't believe in God. They don't believe in Jesus. They trying to combat me down about gibberish that's being recently taught to the new generation. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So I prayed for them babies. Because apparently ain't nobody else was doing it. But it's just scary that we're getting to a point where that's even a thing. And I thought it was like, it's crazy because, like, for me, when I go on like Instagram for a few minutes, when I was going on there, because I broke up with Instagram right now, but when I was like going on there for a little bit, the I was seeing like young guys around my son's age into Christ and stuff. So I'm like mad hype and happy because I'm like, yay, okay, the generation that's coming up. Like it's hope. Then I spoke to them four boys the other day. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's scary to see the direction this generation is going in. The craving of a sluggard. We read that. Yeah, we stopped at 27 with the sacrifice of the wicked. It's detestable. Whew, a false witness will perish, but a careful listener will testify successfully. The wicked put up a bold front, but the upright give thought to their ways. There is no wisdom, no insight, no plan that can succeed against the Lord. So, for all of you people who plot your little schemes and scams to go against God's children. Because here's the thing, right? When you try to go against God's children, news flash, you're trying to go against Him. Because remember, those are His kids. So if you're a parent and somebody tries to play with your kids or hurts your kids, you're going to act out. So when a person is God's child and someone keep messing with them, is going to then cause God to act out because, hi, we're His children, the ones who are His children. Hi. Because here's the thing, right? I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but I'm going to have to. Yes, God created everyone, but everyone is not His child. Understand that. Please understand that. I'm going to repeat that again because this is an important gem that is the size of a boulder. So catch this. You're going to need both your arms and you're going to need to be sitting. God created everybody. Yes, this is the fact. The other fact is not everybody is God's children. You can try to debate me on that if you want to. And right, but listen, you're not getting far. I'm not finna debate you on that. Those are two facts that I stated to you that come straight directly from heaven. If you have a problem with it, please take it up with my dad. He will gladly, respectfully show you exactly what I'm telling you. But anyway, when you are coming against His children with any evil plans, plots, schemes, or scams, they will not work. And you're technically doing it to Him. So He's going to take it personal. And when He takes something personal, yikes. Like Scooby said, ruh-roh. Babe, nah. You be this one to put ice on your brakes. Cool it down. Please. Abi. Babe, Abi. Cool your jets. And the last verse. The horse is made ready for the day of battle. But victory rests with the Lord. Huh? Because here's the thing, right? A person can do all the preparation and and listen, you can do all the preparation you want to fight against a child of God. But you are going to super lose that battle. So please be prepared to do so. It tells us right there in the word, the victory rests with the Lord. Listen, being with God and Jesus, that's the winning team. Anything outside of that is the losing team. I'm telling y'all right now, don't let these demons gas y'all and pump y'all up to make y'all think they're so mystical and so powerful that they can give you guys certain power. Listen, they can do little certain things, but guys, I promise you, every knee gotta bow and every tongue has to confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Them demons that's playing with you, trying to get you to tiptoe your way down to hell with them, beep, beep. They know you're not gonna win. They know your end will not be good for you. That's why they're pumping you up. Don't become their neighbor in hell. Huh? Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But anyway, that was the last verse. I don't want to hold you guys too long because I actually want to do a bonus today and just go ahead and get that 420 out because it should have got out yesterday, but activities was activated. So nope. And there's some hot sauce up in there too. So we're going to shimmy up in 420. But give me a second, guys. Because my baby, I gotta feed my baby. And he's so spoiled. He don't even eat kibble. This boy don't like kibble. I cannot give him the kibble. He stresses and oppresses me to cook for him. But that is my baby, so it is okay. It is perfectly okay. Y'all, he like boo boo. My baby like boo boo. My baby is international, okay? See this one. His taste bud palette, please. My baby eats stuff now. Now I don't know who orchestrated that eating them lint balls from out his bed, but that I don't have no parts of that. I didn't partake in that. I didn't teach him that. But the other stuff with his taste palette, beeps. My beeps. These one. If I could, I would teach him to eat with chopsticks. Y'all hear me? Can you imagine? Oh, that would be so perfect. But anyway, if you're true to this and not new to this, you already know what time it is. No, it's time. Oh yeah, it's around that time. The you and me most never. So listen, if you heard or felt Jesus at the door of your heart, please let him in, guys. Better late. Better sooner than later. Yo, I'm gonna punch that demon. Better sooner than later because listen, here's the thing, right? Every day is a gift, right? That's why it's called the present. Yay. And that gift, we are given time. We do not know how big or small the gift will actually be. And the reason how I say that is because it could be a situation where you may be blessed to wake up to see the new day, but like an hour within waking up, you end up having a heart attack or something, or midday, or So that's why I said we don't know how big or small the gift is. You know, um, my sister, it's yeah, because her boyfriend that she was dealing with at the time before his departure, he woke up one day and they was chilling and chit chatting, and she said he like ate or whatever, and he went to sleep, and they was like watching a TV show or something, and she was like trying to see if he was like still watching the show or something, and when she tried to wake him up, he wasn't waking up. And that's when his I guess that's around the time when his spirit departed his body. But I didn't mean to make it all like kind of gloomy with the weather and everything, but I said that to be an example for the point that I make when I say we don't know how big or small our gift of time is. So better sooner to accept that invitation of letting Christ in your heart than later. You know what I'm saying? Because only he know when our time is up. We don't know that. And as much as he's gracious and loving and stuff like that, he rarely tells us, like, yo, tomorrow's gonna be your last day. He doesn't tell us these things. So because we don't know, let us treat every day as what it is, a present. Let's give thanks, right? Ask for forgiveness, repent, spend time with him, grow your relationship with him. Ask him to search your heart daily. Because when the Bible refers to they keep It's like I keep trying to like hiccup burp, so I keep having to stop because anyway, when the Bible refers to your house being clean, they're specifically and literally only speaking about the heart. The heart is the only house that Jesus cares for and can even reside in, that needs to be clean. The same way, I'm sure, the same way we like clean, cozy spaces. Jesus want our heart to be clean and cozy because that's his crib, you know? So, with that being said, let him in. Let him brighten up the place. And listen, don't think or feel like you have to stop doing anything before you allow him in your heart. Because that's your one way fast track ticket to hell. Because, like I said, we don't know how little or big that gift is, right? I wish this burp would come up if it's going to come up, baby. What is the problem? Like, what are we doing? Period. That's what we need to be doing. Okay, because I see they playing with me. I gotta just starting my day with Perrier at this point. But yes, don't let whatever you got going on stop you because, as I tell you guys all the time, listen, he know what we doing, what we not doing. High, low, on the go. It don't matter. You just focus on giving him your heart, building a relationship with him. Cause see, here's the thing, right? Okay, boom. Thank you, Daddy. Okay. So when people are being brought to Christ, right? You know how people be like, oh, you gotta put away with the old this, that, and the third. But like I was telling y'all with the Christian movie the other day when I was with the recording. Right. Okay. So with that being said, that's gonna push a person to a position where it's pretty much creating a whole new generation of Pharisees, right? Remember the Pharisees who was just so holy and so oh like Jesus couldn't even work with them. He couldn't even use them. He couldn't even affiliate with them. Like he didn't even really want nothing to do with them. If anybody can remember. I'll definitely be covering that in the Bible study series. So, on the journey you guys will see what I'm saying. But that's not what Jesus wants. He don't need a new generation of Pharisees, people who are just so holy that they too holy to be used. That's not what he wants. That's not how he wants us. Because here's what I mean when I say that, right? Because you can actually become so holy that Jesus can't even use you, right? That's when you become haughty. Because now you're looking down on the sinners, the same sinners that we supposed to be reaching out to and lifting up out of their sin. You're too haughty. Now you looking down on them. Now you feel like you're too good to be in those places and be around those people. Dodo, how you gonna save somebody if you don't even want to be around them? Hmm? Let's think about that. If you don't want to associate and affiliate with somebody, how you going to? That doesn't make any sense. Now, it's one thing to be wise and to steer clear of the unclean spirits that will dwell in certain people. Yes, this is true. However, to treat people a certain way because you've become saved, no, that's not how Jesus want us to be. Be, which is exactly why the getting a relationship with him, getting to know him is more important than the stop this, stop that part. Because as I stated to you guys, once you build I need that enemy to come up out my baby because they got him doing too much. when when yeah, I know he don't want this to get out. When you give your life to Christ, right? And you genuinely seek to build your relationship with him, he's going to allow certain behaviors and habits to fall off of you naturally. This is the part people don't understand. They get so focused on trying to be so righteous that they skip past the part of building a relationship with him to the point where they don't even have a relationship with him or won't have a relationship with him, but they'll present this holier than thou image. That's why he said, "Depart from me, you work of iniquity, I knew you not." When they was like, "Didn't we do this in your name? We did that in your name." Y'all wasn't doing nothing in my name. Y'all was using and abusing my name, but y'all didn't know me personally. Y'all wasn't even trying to get to know me personally. Y'all was too busy trying to use and abuse my name for power and self righteousness and self glorification. But anyway, he won our hearts and he would love our time. He doesn't ask for the whole day, even though respectfully we could give it to him because he does deserve it. Because, like I said, he the one that gave it to us. However, he know we got quote unquote stuff to do. Yo, we are corn beads. As humans, we are corn beads. I see why he flicked the earth the first time. Yo, we could do some really duncy, corny stuff as humans. But yes, so guys, let the goal be to give him your heart and build a relationship with him. And every day ask him to search your heart, right? And make sure it's good and clean and comfortable in there for him. Cause that's his crib. So you, right? Because he's your guest. Make sure it's cool in there for him. Ask him, double check with him. Like, hey, is it too dark in there? Is it starting to smell in there? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And somebody might mean like, what do you mean? Is it starting to smell in there? Are you starting to have bitterness? Are you starting to have enviousness? Right? Are you envying anybody? Are you bitter towards anybody? Is there something somebody else has that you're wishing you had? Because that's what covetousness is. Coveting. When you see somebody with someone and you're like, oh, I want that person, that's covetousness. You're coveting that person's person. Beat it. Anyway, the will of God be done in each and every one of our lives. We love you guys so much. Listen, please. I hope you guys, I don't even, yesterday was a day for me. Most of it was spent indoors peacefully. I worked on a few things. Nonetheless, I will definitely drop the 420 video for you guys today. And going forward, I will do my best not to let that happen because these things are very crucial and vital for the aspect of helping us have a conducive day. Like, because guys, when I don't start my day with Proverbs, it can be a pretty rocky one, you know. So with that being said, ooh, child, it's kind of drug over. All right now, Chatty Patty. We see y'all. We love y'all. All right. Let me go because I gotta get ready to feed this baby because he threatening me. Y'all hear him threatening me, and y'all know it's serious because y'all don't never really hear my baby. So let me get out of here. We love you guys. Don't forget, give thanks. Ask him to search your heart. And okay, baby. Ask him to search your heart and all of that good stuff. Love you guys. I'm gonna get back with y'all in a little bit later for the 420. Be on the lookout for that.